smartphone may be making you a jerk. Researchers at the University of Maryland found that even when they gave participants just a short period of time on their cell phones, they were less likely to help another person than a control group. For example, the smartphone using participants were more likely to turn down volunteer opportunities. So why is this happening? The researchers think it might have to do with our human need for social connectedness. Being on our smartphone allows us to be connected to others. So once that need for belonging is met, it reduces our ability to engage in empathy and also engage in helping others. There are many public figures coming out now and speaking about the positivity of using a flip phone, and it's not just Adele. For example, writer Zadie Smith gave up her smartphone to help curb her internet addiction and become more productive. Young and amazing inventor Anne Makasinski has a flip phone because she says you have more time to create when you have less. Okay, so going to a flip phone is a little bit too much for me, but what about a smartphone vacation one day every week? Writer-director Tiffany Shlain suggests a technology Shabbat, in which her and her family give up their phones for 24 hours once a week. You don't have to be Jewish or even religious to do something like this, and Tiffany Shlain says that after this 24 hours, it just makes her love and adore her phone even more. So, thinking about how often you are on your phone, do you think that there is a benefit in you giving it up every once in a while? Let us know in the comments below, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and subscribe here to ASAP Thought for more amazing videos. Peace.
Oh, it definitely is a benefit to giving up your stuff.
I have 12 emails, 30 messages, and a proposal due by...
Hold on, give me a second. Think of everything that your smartphone does. I love it. That don't mean I couldn't give it up. But still, nah, we got to be reasonable here on Expansion Pack. We ain't going to just live on one side of the coin because it seems nice. So we all know the effects of smartphones on us.
Hey, what's good? What's good, Boo Barrow? Camilla. Good to have y'all in here. We back, we bamp. Happy New Year. This is the last day of the Winter Marathon stream. We gonna run it up real quick. Hold on. Alright, there you go. I had to turn that down. What's good, Boo Barrow and Camilla? Good to have y'all in here. Happy New Year. We gonna run it up. It's the last day of the Winter Marathon stream. I know the game was blasting, so I had to repeat that message again. Appreciate that. Alright, so I'm about to Jazz, invite me to your game. Oh, never mind, you can't. You on a single player. Did you make it to get your stuff? All right. $36.
What did I just do?
I don't know what that is. Hold on, let me join the party. I'm gonna join the party from.
I just teleported.
Yo, where are you at? That's like going to the Nether. Stop saying what the.
What is that?
That's right. Hey, y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. I'm about to look at Eli's screen real quick. I don't know where he at. What is that? Eli Spider? Yo. Yeah, I'm about to say you better use that.
Operation Med.
That's right.
I'm using the net to kill.
I see it. I'm watching. I don't know. That's funny. Reading that message just sounded funny to me in my head. I like a long head, thick red bomb. Maybe because I had listened to him throughout the years. That thing got a lot of life. You can't go in there with a shotgun. You be fighting that for like 6 years with a shotgun. You had to build a house in there. Why you get out?
Baby spiders. Killed all of them at once. You come here.
So who we joining up on? For real? Oh, do you see this what Eli doing? Yeah. Yeah. He went into creative mode where you can just like access all the stuff. And that's one of the things. So the game is like this. You land on the ark, and this is your ultimate goal to like figure out why you there. You see what I'm saying? But in the meantime, you still gotta survive.
I got something that will kill it.
Yo, this is crazy. Nah,
Bombs away.
that thing got a lot of life, bro. I'm telling you, we on shotgun level right now. Shotgun and hide clothes and houseboats. This is next level.
Look, Dad.
Look, Dad.
Dad, look.
Dad, look.
I'm looking.
How do I use the chainsaw?
Hold on. I don't know. Eli, we ain't even seen none of this stuff before. Oh, you on Grand Theft Auto? I don't know. So I be going back and I be after watching Eli do all this stuff, I be going back and playing and be like, yeah, I need another 12 hours.
Dad, look.
Dad, look.
Rocket launchers. And just imagine making all of that. Yeah, like you got to do the gunpowder. I'm just sitting here thinking about making all of it. You got to have a factory.
Mech
Mech
army.
army.
Mech
Mech
army
army
attack.
attack.
And you still ain't killing it. That's the thing. And you almost out of fuel. I'm gonna go back to my regular houseboat. Let me know when you about to kill it, E. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming right back.
Screen protector as well. Good luck with your shopping. You can, of course, find endless information about all of the best phones and the best deals by heading to CNET now.
That's what's up. What is my computer?
With the Amex Platinum Card, you can earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels. So next time you're ready to explore someplace new, you're set up for the perfect solo trip. Whether you're out on a new adventure or
CNET back for the win.
Microsoft has been very firm on Windows 11's hardware requirements. Let's take a look at what laptops and desktops will be able to run it.
Nah.
Often referred to as the brain of the computer. I personally don't like this description because really your entire computer is just a brain. Like RAM.
All right, here we go.
If you work with computers, you've likely heard terms like RAM, hard drive, and processor mentioned by tech support or others who are more interested in what goes on inside of a computer's case. If you've always wondered what the various components of your computer are for, but have never really had the time to look into it, then this video is just for you. While each one of these components is complex enough to spend a lifetime learning about, I'm going to give a very broad and general overview. A typical desktop computer comes down to these 7 essential parts: case, power supply, motherboard, CPU, RAM, hard drive, and graphics cards. These are the fundamental parts of any desktop computer. It may seem daunting at first, so let's separate these into 2 categories: simple ones and the more complex ones. For starters, let's look at the case. The case is nothing more than a big hunk.
Yep. I was saying help your nana. What, did you go out of here like that with your sweatpants? I need to make my yeah, he hold on, I'm about to look at the screen share, E. Yeah, Jazz in the party, but Jazz playing something else. We playing she was just on Arc, but we playing
Like my new socks.
Eli the only one playing. Yes, sir.
Nana, my hands wet.
Oh, it don't matter.
There wasn't no towel.
You still got some life left to go, boy.
For me,
Nah, Eli. Nana what?
Nana couldn't fit them in that basket, so she said she was gonna split them up for me and Eli. So you wanna know what I said? Now I have some perfect night socks for my sleeping. You hear me?
Yeah, I see. You got to keep them.
See, look, perfect comfy night socks for my perfect comfy sleep.
That's right. That's right. Keep them clean. A little bit more. I'm looking. Chop it up. You should have chopped it up with the. Chop it up with the thing. Oh, never mind. You only got a minute. You only got a minute. That they take you to a boss, yeah. Do you be reading them things or you just know? Alright. Now, back to what I was doing. I need to get the audio from. I want the audio from the party chat to go through the TV and not through. Mm-hmm. Dan, I wanted to go through the TV.
Somebody threw up.
Yes.
Somebody was sick.
Yes. Yes.
You said what?
Yes. That's what I said. I want the communication.
You said what, Dan?
He gone. Eli, you gonna chase him down to figure that out, huh? He didn't tell you. Yo, I really want the audio to go through the TV. Because being in a party chat, I can't hear because I'm trying to, Eli, come here. Somebody got sick. They threw up outside. There you go. Now I told you.
What's Nana doing out there then?
Spraying it with water.
Why is Nana doing it?
Hey. That's a great question. You know, I told your brother to go help his grandma. His Nana. Hey, Dan, come here. Dan, come here. All right, I'm about to run this.
Alright, now I'm just waiting on you.
All right, the password is GG's. Hey, what's up, Rodrigo? What you doing out there? What phone? Okay, put it away real quick. Hang your jacket up. Hand me this. Watch out. And wash your hands so that you can be ready for dinner. All right. Yeah, I remember you, Rodrigo. That's my guy. Jazz, I'm gonna send you the invite, but I know if you don't want to play, it's okay.
What's the password?
Excuse me.
It's the same password?
Hey, what up, Denise? Mm-hmm.
Yo, get it.
Yeah, me and Eli gonna run this up. Y'all.
Bro, I'm not playing with you, bro. All I did was dap you up. Alright, let's run this up.
Hey, Eli, do me a favor. Change your Nah, I can't see you, Denise. I can see your screen name. All right, Rodrigo. Change that setting in your settings that we changed back, Eli, before we forget. for audio. The audio in the broadcast. All right, there we go. All right, let's see if this. Did you join? All right, let's get to work. Oh, my game audio. Well, you done tested the full potential of the game already, so. It's only some metal in here. I'm gonna keep about 60 of these in my little private chest. You can have the rest, all right? You got a pistol? Oh, well, I take it you don't need these pistol bullets. I'm gonna put the make some more gunpowder for you too. With this charcoal. What happened? Oh, you killed a parasaur. I'm about to say, I thought you died. Charcoal, 39, spark powder.
This is the same island I was in creative.
Exactly. So I got 99 of these poisons. I'm gonna give you 49 of them, alright? You got like a storage box you want me to put them in?
I got plenty of storage boxes.
And I'm also gonna give you, I left 66 of these, 67 of these metal ingots inside the smithy.
I gotta craft another sword.
Yeah, go ahead, hook it up. No, you don't have to craft another one. You just need to get some metal, and you can repair it. Or just hold your finger on it and see what it needs, and then you can repair it.
I didn't drop it yet. All I need is wood, 25 metal ingot.
Yeah, you can go and you can get that.
Hey, where's the stuff?
What stuff?
What stuff you just said?
Over here in the smithy. In the over here in the smithy.
I'm gonna put it in my storage boxes.
You know what we supposed to be doing? With all this meat?
Open it.
In a cooking pot. Which one?
Did he call you?
Not that I know of. Why did I do that? Can leave the cooked meat. It's all good. Oh, I know how to do it. I can put us in separate groups. Look, I must put us in. I'm gonna put us in a group. Do it one at a time if you have to. I am. Eli. Yes, Eli is as well. Eli, I'm gonna send you to eat. Once you get done eating, you can come straight back, okay? I'll keep on putting in that work while you gone. Hey, so you know, like, you'll see the trucks that be driving and be hauling stuff behind it, like the trailer and stuff. That's how I had my Triceratops. Why did it only make one? What is it you trying to do? All right. This Triceratops is mine, right? All right, I'll get my stuff back. You know, okay, so you should be able to name the group as well, okay? Some chicken, some rice, some fried chicken, some rice, and something. All right, you should be able to name them. I'm trying to figure it out. Did you check your tracking stuff? You can see it? Still can't see it, right? Okay, dino groups. Yeah, it ain't updating mine either. Alright, in group 1. I'll take some. Some green. Nah, some greens. Eli, I'll take just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it ain't even letting me update. Well, the green beans, he preferred the green beans. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be able to. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to name the. Let me see. Yes, sir. I like how it's so easy for you to get them up there and into that little spot. Mine is all complicated. All right. You ready to? Well, I'm about to hit the top of this island again and get some more. Ooh. Can I borrow your Stegosaurus? Okay. But I'm about to hit the top of this island again, so I can get the metal from up there. Bring your Stegosaurus. You do. It's right here in front of me. Eli, you playing. Where your clothes at? I do not. Spoon is fine with me. You know what we never did? We've never went to the bottom, swam to the bottom of like the ocean and just started grabbing. You see what I'm saying? That's probably how you get the algae or something. Everything is up there in the at the top of my the deck of my ship. It's in you know the mortar and pestle, the poison. The smithy got the metal in it if you needed to fix your sword still. I don't have the arrows, I just got the poison. And it's some gunpowder. I made some more gunpowder for some bullets. Where did it go? Did you get the gunpowder? Okay. Remember to put this same stuff in your boat too, and take all of this, some of this meat out of here too. I'm about to make a cooking pot once we sail out. But now, I'm about to hit the top of this mountain. Just trying to unload these. This wood. Come on, let's go check on dinner real quick. Yes. I'm coming. Let's go get this dinner real quick. Put your person in his bed, and then so you can go eat, and then leave the game so you can go eat. Did you put a bed in your house already? All right. Hold on, Rodrigo. I'm gonna be back. I'll be right back. Enjoy this episode real quick.
Can I get your chapstick?
Later and ruin everything, which is what always happens. I hate it. Just let me choose. Put me in control. Okay, next one. Next feature I don't like. Many cars still do this, and it annoys me to no end.
Choose to live big.
Two things, actually. Cars that have the lock and unlock button on the key fob as the same.
What?
This is so incredibly annoying. The lock and unlock button need to be separate. For years in Land Rovers, I had one in Porsches, and many other cars, the lock and unlock button were the same. It was lock and unlock. So you press it, and the lights would flash, and you're like, well, is it locked or is it unlocked? I don't know, because they're the same button. And I remember when I had a Range Rover that had this, I would press the button, the lights would flash, I think, twice for lock and once for unlock or something. You had to know it. You had to memorize it. And I would never trust it. And I would always pull on the door handle just to make sure it was locked, because it was poorly designed. And I remember one time I went to the Land Rover and I said, listen, I would love it if you could you give me 2 buttons? And they laughed at me. They said, no, that's not how it was designed. Now, that is annoying to me. The lock and unlock should be separate on a key fob, because otherwise it's hard to tell whether it's locked or unlocked. That is annoying. But more annoying than that is when a car honks its horn to let you know the doors are locked. Please, as a person who is often outside filming with audio, can you please stop the horn honks? We do not need the noise pollution in our cities. Think of the children. No, specifically, think of the YouTubers who are in a parking lot somewhere that you can't see behind a big fence, and they're annoyed with the constant horn honking. I hate it so much. I hate that. I don't understand. You know, it's funny because this isn't something I would have ever even thought about or complained about until Rivian showed up. And when a Rivian locks its doors, it makes a little tweety bird sound. And if you're not paying attention, you would just think it's a bird, like flying by tweeting. But if you are paying attention, as you would be if you're locking your car, you know that your car is locked. And it's actually an unbelievable idea. It doesn't contribute to noise pollution, and yet it solves the problem of how to let people know that the door lock has happened. And it's a dream. When someone locks the Rivian near me when I'm filming my videos, I can keep going. When someone presses their horn, I'm like, bam, bam, it's like, shut up! Why are you doing this? It's so loud. It's so annoying. It is really incredible that Rivian was able to kind of come up with some idea that they even thought that this was an idea that needed changing. It never would cross my mind until they changed it. And now I want everybody else to do it as well. It's a really, really smart feature, and it's really annoying to me now when I hear all the bam, I'm locked. Okay, do you have to honk at me? Like it's, ugh. Okay, next up on my list of features I hate. This one's gonna be a little complicated to explain, but I'm gonna try. And that is stuff that requires other stuff. This is a constant issue I have with cars, especially when I'm filming my videos and I'm trying out all the features. And I realize a lot of features you can't do unless you do a bunch of other stuff first. And I've noticed that Hyundai and Genesis are the worst at this. So Hyundai's got this feature where you can press a button on the key fob and the car will automatically move forward, like out of a parking spot. And I used to demonstrate this in my videos, and I stopped demonstrating it because it is so hard to actually get it to work. A good car, engineered and designed well. You walk up to the car, you push the button, the car moves out of the spot. That's not how it works in the Hyundai and Kia. In a Hyundai and Kia, first you gotta lock the doors. Even if they're already locked, gotta lock them. Then you gotta start the car. Okay. Then you gotta press the button, but it doesn't work most of the time. If something is near it, and I'm not saying like right behind it, near it, the car, nah. But the car can't tell you that because you're holding a key fob, so it just doesn't work. And I remember years ago, I filmed like the G80, and I remember I was trying to get this to work like for the opening scene, and it took me like 20 takes before this feature that they advertised would actually do what it advertised because I hadn't met the 87 conditions that it needed. You press that button down and hold it, which eventually will turn on the car, which turns on the G80. The G80 will turn on. And I noticed this on a lot of different cars, a lot of different stuff. Another good example is power tailgates. Okay, so I'm pulling up to the curb to pick someone up. They've got a bag with them. They want to put it in the tailgate, in the cargo area. I push the button for the power tailgate, nothing happens. Push it again, nothing happens. Hold it down, nothing happens. It turns out in some cars, the car has to be in park for the tailgate to open. Why? If I want to open the tailgate...
your mother to know where you are. You're not to do this sort of thing again.
Yes, sir.
So y'all chill with me
Can I go now?
real quick.
Or do you want to yell at me some more?
Baby, your father's not yelling at you. We just want you to know that we were very worried.
Yes, Mom, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Beaver, did you have any lunch?
Sure, Mom. I ate in a candy shop.
Hmm?
When the beaver was here, did you notice anything?
You mean that strange smell?
Well, you did notice it. Suppose it could be.
I don't know. I guess when two boys are out playing all afternoon, they're entitled to pick up some interesting odors.
Boy, I was sure they were going to smell him.
Me too. Have you thought of any way to smell Billy yet?
Well, the only way to get rid of one smell is to find another smell that drowns it out.
That's not going to be easy.
Sure the Haskells are going to bring the boys home after Sunday school?
Uh-huh. You know, I think this is a perfect opportunity to clean up their room.
That's a great idea. It's a rule of the zoo, you know. Always clean the cages while the lions are out.
I better go take a look and see how big a job it is before I get my working clothes.
Well, how do you like this? It's immaculate.
I don't understand this. It's not Christmas and there are no birthdays coming up. What do you suppose happened?
Dear, I didn't notice it until we came up here, but aren't you wearing a great deal of perfume?
No more than usual. Does smell like my perfume, though.
Oh, don't look at me.
Oh, Lord, it's in here. It's in this room someplace.
You know, it's stronger back here.
Not in here.
I've narrowed it down to this corner. Yeah, this is it.
It's Beaver's old teddy bear. Well, I haven't seen him in years.
I found that when we were cleaning out the garage. I threw it out in the trash. Reeked of turpentine there.
Ward, he must have rescued him.
What would he drag out an old thing like that for?
Don't you remember? Why, when the beaver was younger, this is practically the first friend he ever had. He treated Billy like a real person.
Yeah. Guess I should have paid a little more attention down in the garage. I'm afraid Wally and I sort of kidded him about still wanting to play with dolls.
I'm going to take Billy downstairs and I'm going to give him the best cleaning he's ever had. You know, Ward, it's funny. We all like to hang on to something that reminds us of some happy occasion of the past.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't tell this to everyone, but the last minute I turned chicken, rescued my old shot put from the trash can.
Well, why don't you go out in the backyard and practice while I take care of our other juvenile problems? Don't go too far. Dinner's almost ready.
Oh no, Mom. I'm just going across the street.
What do you have there?
Billy.
Billy?
Thanks for dry cleaning him, Mom. You're welcome.
I used a button for his eye.
He looks great.
Beaver? You're not going to take Billy outside and play with him, are you?
Oh no, Mom.
Mom. I'm too big for that. I'm gonna give him to Benji.
Little Benji from across the street?
Yeah. They think he's got the measles. And when you got the measles, Billy's the best friend you can have.
Later.
You know, Beaver, I think that's very nice of you.
And then when Benny grows
Everything
up,
is great, Mom.
he can give Billy to some other lucky kid who's sick.
They rest.
Way to gauge it, where I never did as a kid.
As you want to be.
Yes.
As nervous as you want to be. You know, because you can only stay there so long. So, at first I was
Bring 'em
a
here.
bit, nervous.
Did you eat everything on your plate?
You don't have to offer. What you're saying is you're inviting him to play, but what you're seeing right now is a dog that is patiently waiting for the ball. Right. So at the same time, you get to experience a dog that is a pit bull, but at the same time, he's calmly waiting for you. Right. I was nervous when I was holding the ball and I got a pit bull staring at me, waiting for me to do what I was like, this dog's gonna jump on me. It's gonna like that's kind of how I felt. Now move forward.
Come here, hold on.
A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. More. See what you're doing? There we go. Put your head up. There you go. For a lot of people, this might look like that's so simple. But to you, it's challenging. Right. I'm just like feeling like it's gonna jump up. Right. That's all imagination. My head off. Yeah. Right. That's imagination. Right. That's not reality. So that's what it's very important to understand. Okay, the human has an amazing imagination, but it also has the capability to be realistic. Yeah. Now go down. No, forward. Just move in that direction down. There you go. There you go. Head up. What I was suggesting is that when you go down, you do this. But the way you did it is you listen to the fear and then you did it over here, right? So that's why he moved in. Right. I've never been this close to that's correct. In my life. That's correct. I would have avoided it. I would have. Yeah. So by you facing something that makes you afraid, you also change a pattern in other areas. Which again is all about making you the best husband in the world and the best father in the world and the better in the world. Everything. Yeah, exactly.
Lay down.
Yeah. Sit down completely. There you go. There you go. He's giving you 100%, focus on the ball. This is incredible. Wow. Now the next move, just to close the deal, is to grab that hand and touch the shoulder. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. There, do it. There, boom. That's it. See what you changed? He became mellow. Here is definitely feeling more and more the presence of Daddy and what Daddy represents for us in the show. And by having such a brave role model like Daddy, he knew that in front of a fearful human, you have to be very calm. He's gonna be the link to your dogs. Okay. Right? Because you said my dogs are really good with other dogs. Right. So he's gonna create a bridge for you. What I did for Paul first is trust. And then the next move is respect. Right? So the respect part is how you introduce dogs so they can respect each other. How do you become the pack leader of this pit bull and your two little dogs? Let's say you want to go make a sale, you have to look confident. Right. Absolutely. Because you're selling trust. Right. Luna, how could you trust me if I'm not a confident person? And like Caesar mentioned, whether it's sales or anything you do in life, you have to be confident about it. Head up. Now let's practice respect. This is how you do it. You open the door and you don't let any of the dogs walk in. Hold on. Not ready yet. Because you're selling tension. Yeah. So you gotta bring Junior. Come on, Junior. There you go. Come here, Junior. Open the door. Go ahead. Man. He's just saying, look, the reason why I can't be moving forward is because you're tense. I'm not trying to rush you, right? But what I'm trying to tell you, or what I'm doing is,
it was halftime.
to help you recognize.
It's 20-0, so it's like, nope, we're not watching that now.
Because the integrity of animal is not to follow
the score is now.
Right. So Paul needed to do it a few times because he was very tense. His past memory kept controlling him. That means his fear kept controlling him. The more I make him do it again, the more his fears start going away and going away. You can only stay fearful for so long. There you go. And relax a little. Beautiful.
What's wrong with him?
Now go all the way outside now. And don't drop the leash yet.
Probably not good around though. What the?
That's right.
What's his name?
So there you go. You can acknowledge. There you go. There we go. Let her calm and smell.
Lay down.
So what you're saying is, why is that dog so close to him? I don't trust him, but that dog trusts him. So it invites her to practice the behavior.
Right. It was a real equalizer. Having Junior here, like Luna came up and they were like a family.
Right. You can verbally say, good girl.
Good girl, Luna.
That's
good girl.
If you say good girl when she's nervous, and then good girl means it's okay to be nervous. Put the leash all the way in the top of Junior, top on the neck. No, don't worry. Just there you go, all the way.
Okay.
Go, all the way. Now start walking around in circle. There you go. What you're gonna have is dogs following you. There you go.
Ginger.
Junior bridged the connection that Paul wanted to do with food, but he wasn't able to do it because he wasn't acting instinctually, like Junior was. So Junior became the link towards Luna, and he get to see how Luna behaved by having Junior around. The connection. Now, the one who's doing better is the nervous one.
Yeah, I noticed that Ginger's the one that came in.
We're taking dominance away from Ginger. The nervous one was already a follower.
Having Junior here, it kind of gave me a stamp of approval in the doggy world, and she was a lot more open to
Lay down.
You're gonna stop right there and then break the leash off. Pick it up. There you go. Just let it go. You saw how she sit for you? Yeah, and that was a beautiful moment because she saw you gave him that friend.
Your mama said she gonna call you back.
I'm definitely a lot more at ease, especially with Junior. Now, if it was just another type of pit bull, I don't know if I'd feel the same way.
They were here long before us, caring for their young, hunting, voyaging.
What do I berate myself for failing to confront and to implement? Those are all incredibly complicated questions, and you don't know the answers to them. So that's a start. And then in terms of potential, well, you'll discover a little bit more about your potential as you discover who you are, especially the darker parts of yourself, because then you discover your potential for mayhem. There's some real utility in that. It's actually something that strengthens you, because the first thing that a realization like that can in fact produce is the ambition to incorporate that dangerousness into a higher order personality. And that can make you implacable. That can make you someone who can say no when you need to say no. That can make you someone who won't avoid necessary conflict. And so that's unbelievably useful. And so that's one of the potentials that you might discover. The other thing you do to discover your potential is you challenge yourself. It's like Rule 4 in my book, 12 Rules for Life, is compare yourself to who you were yesterday and not to who someone else is today. And that's kind of a good way to start this. It's like, well, take a bit of a look at yourself and think about what's not so good that you could improve, that you should improve by your own standards, and that you would improve. and set yourself a little goal. Maybe you're not studying at all at your university, or maybe you're at work and you've got this stack of paper there, and you haven't looked at that damn stack for like a month, and you know that you should be, and you're bothering yourself at night because you're avoiding that. Think, well, I've avoided that stack of paper completely for 1 month. I'm quite a coward when it comes to whatever snakes might be hidden in that stack of paper. How about tomorrow I just put that stack of paper in front of me on my desk and I glance through it for 15 seconds. See if I can do that. It's like, well, you set yourself a goal of improvement. It's a humble goal, because really, are you such a coward that the best that you can bloody well manage after a month of avoidance is 15 seconds of exposure to a stack of paper? It could easily be. You've been avoiding it. You're obviously afraid of it. And so the situation could be that dismal and dire. And you might think, well, geez, it's no balm to my ego. It's not fostering the strength of my ego to recognize in myself someone who could only withstand 15 seconds of exposure to that thing I'm afraid of. And so that's a form of humility too. It's like, there's things you could do to improve, and you know what they are. And there's small steps that you could take, that you might take, that would put you in that direction. And then the question is, are you big enough to take those small steps? Are you capable of grappling with the fact that you're fundamentally flawed to the point where you have to break things down into almost childlike steps in order to manage them? And the answer to that is, yeah, you are. And that's the lot of, I don't know if it's the lot of everyone. Most people have things they avoid.
Walk the talk. Let's go. Sell me something. Sell me some advertisement. There you go. I like that. Good. A little too much Leech and Ginger. When she just gave up the idea that she's going to hurt them, she actually enjoyed it, because I said, walk through Louis Vuitton bags.
I love it.
There you go. I didn't focus so much on her because the dog trusted her. They don't respect her, but they do trust her. So, but trust is extremely important, especially with nervous dogs. We can always welcome respect.
Well, I'm not going to work.
You get more freedom. You start practicing trust. She's not gonna walk away.
Oh,
The
dear,
more
did
she
you like
follows
my
you, the more
clip,
she
though?
sticks around. The more she is in front of you, the less she sticks around.
I think we learned a lot on the walks as well.
Her chicken is
especially with
good.
Ginger. The fact that we were let go of the leash and she still stuck with us. That was really impressive.
No, there's no time for nervousness, okay? There you go. Just put it out to sea. Right. Yeah. She was calm, submissive before we moved, and then we just moved. Right. So Ginger was following us, with us holding the leash. She was just doing it on her own, from her own instinctual way of being. I'm gonna end it here, because I want you to practice.
Yeah.
I want you to see, more importantly, how this trust evolved, just like you practicing this walk.
Okay. Yeah.
We didn't focus on any strategies how to help a dominant dog. We didn't focus on any strategies how to help an insecure dog. We focused on how can we empower these two humans to get rid of feeling sorry and to
By
get rid of
killing
feeling
that
fearful. Otherwise,
spider
we can't really
thing.
help the dogs.
I think
the dogs
that's
know
what it was.
about Lisa and Paul's issues. They know.
I mean, because normally, like right now, if you go, I would
Can
not
I screen share?
feel as comfortable as I do now.
Right. But you went through it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Don't stream,
Went
but
through it. That was very important.
No.
Junior, you did it again, buddy. Yes. And you guys take it from here. Where's your house? The last time I say, Paul, I want to introduce you to more people, so you can just learn to see the state of mind. So you have to learn to see beyond the skin, beyond the fur, beyond the image.
oh no, I didn't mean to send that request.
I'm kind of dreading going
There
to
you
the
go.
shelter, to be honest with you.
I'm watching it.
Having Caesar's Pitbull, it's trained.
I've seen this
and
episode
it's not
already.
as nerve-wracking. I'm the car whisperer.
This guy already practiced empathy and compassion, but with little dogs. Why?
I'm finna be at 1,000 V-Bucks.
Ebony, thank you.
Word.
Cattle drives of Lonesome Dove to the adventure.
back, that had to go back into work, those of us that had to come back in here to work, getting to work. I've been watching a few things on Gaia.com. It's the people, you'll see the commercials come up as we watch some of the videos on Expansion Pack. And it's just a website where they got a lot of good documentaries, movies, for a lot of the information that you might wanna know. My big thing right now is biology. Like, I gotta look at the biology right now, and it's something that's fascinating me, because I never looked at biology. It's something that I purposely stayed away from, and so now that I'm taking my experiences that I'm having and linking it with the biology of myself, like what I'm made of, what different things do, I'm like, all right, this makes perfect sense. This is where I should be at this time. So yeah, how about y'all? If you out there, you know what I'm saying, this is what the pre-show is for, you know, just for us to sit, chat, have a little conversation. Let me focus on this real quick. Yeah, I think I got it on that one. So I don't think I need to even worry about it for the rest of them. But I'm still focus. Like I said, it's just a pre-show. Christmas is coming up. For those of us who celebrate Christmas, whether it be actually going and remembering the birth of Christ, or just giving some presents, whatever it is that you do around this time, whether you celebrate Christmas, don't celebrate Christmas, Kwanzaa, anything that you celebrate during this time, happy holidays to you. For me, I'm gonna be giving my kids some gifts.
If you die, bro.
Good. I just been sitting here watching TV while my son play Fortnite, so it ain't no problem.
Okay. Yo, stick together, bro. Yeah, cause that's how we keep losing. Lock in. Good job, guys. Get pickaxe.
Participate because you haven't gotten the answer since you've been here. Oh, man. I got you this round. I got you. I got you.
All right. I don't know, Dan.
The kid would be disappointed that the tooth fairy left him instead of cash.
Oh, instead of
Their
cash.
tooth. They left the tooth there.
Right. Okay, hey. What y'all got? A book? Okay, okay. Right. Took the tooth, ain't leaving nothing. Oh.
A PS5.
No, I ain't gonna say that. Aha. Bye.
Vegetable.
I'm not sure. That's my girl. Yes. Ain't nobody clapping. Not just a toy. A small toy. No. Oh, they stole it. You niggas is mad.
Guess what?
Nope.
Guess what? Yeah, guess what?
What?
I said vegetables. Guess what?
IOU? Ooh.
Guess what?
What's up?
Black people versus white people.
I saw it. Them niggas is mad. I saw it. I said it.
I think it was a great decision because they are pretty funny.
They happen to have a pretty unique talent that's made them somewhat internet famous. That's, yeah.
Well, what is that?
Boys,
Well, we revamped our high school for doing the Jimmy Valentine dance skit.
what you
Huh?
want to see is Steve.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Everything is that number, huh? Who cares because y'all can do that? Who cares because y'all doing that? Yeah, turn the channel, Dan. Gay ass white little boys. Sorry, y'all. On the screen.
Game! Bring out game, bro. Where's the remote?
They did that on TV, on national TV. They're my people. They don't mind. They still going, huh?
Ooh, they grown. Oh, Dad, he went too far. He went too far. Guess what he did? He slapped his butt.
Who, Steve?
No.
The other boy.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what they doing.
Hey, look at my houseboat over there. Look. Yo, we're trying to find this.
I just tossed you the remote. I don't know where your controller is at. Maybe it's underneath the...
He wasn't gonna find it anyway. Look, Dad. Look what I did. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, like, go over there.
Hold on.
I'm gonna do it. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Dang. instead of that wall being right there, I don't know how that is not broken, but I gotta fix some stuff. I don't know why. How did this happen? Okay, so I don't know how none of this happened, but I'm gonna place ceilings right here, and then since I can't place no walls over there, I'm just gonna make it so.
Oh, so that's the whole boat right there?
Yeah.
I thought part of it was the dock and then
This,
part of it was
I don't
the
know
boat.
how did it. Did something break it?
It looked like a glitch.
Yo, I gotta
Like it didn't
fix
put all of
now.
that up there. I don't know how that happened either.
Do you know what time I did it, Dad?
Tomorrow? Nuh-uh.
I hate the target practice.
Me? Was out. I had a Pteranodon. There it is. Hey, how is this got 100? How is this holding 100 metal? This Pteranodon. Usually they can't carry that much.
The Pteranodon, like in a pterodactyl.
Yeah, the Pteranodon.
It went limp.
You all right? Said my lunch was in the way.
What? You singing something?
My bad. There's nothing wrong with trying hard. See, they try to get in y'all. They getting in y'all head. Nah, it's okay. You just don't understand. They telling y'all that you're using all of the good things to make him feel bad, when really all of these things that you're saying are good things. Yeah, you're supposed to try hard. Aren't you trying hard?
To beat my high school.
Yep. Trying hard at everything. Like you're supposed to. No, I said like you're supposed to.
Hands on. You playing a real game? I'm hopping on Fortnite. Yes, I do. I'm gonna go use that bathroom.
Hey, that's what's up.
Before she leaves tomorrow.
How was she?
Good. She coming back to Bobby's house.
Word.
Cause that's where she flew.
Right. That's what's up, man.
feel me?
Something like that. I just told you I'm in a game.
I'm about to sail off of this island.
The only reason why I was playing with you earlier is so we can get it all set up. If I want to play, I can. You already have it set up. That's why I wanted to play.
You talking to Eli?
I'm talking to you.
Say that again. Yep. What? You get more hide if you hit the animal with a pickaxe. By the way.
Just wait for him to come out. Said it so. That was funny. No, I don't. Doctor said it so.
It makes sense. Doctor said it so.
Yeah, doctor said it. It's so. Doctor said it so. See how I put that together?
I see it, Eli.
can you stop? Feels weird. That's the best shotgun in history. When I see you use it, I like the firepower. I don't know. You seeing me use it? I just saw you play a game using it, didn't I? Did you see me? I looked away from my tablet. I did though. I died from fun. Yeah, getting that. Oh, he just opened his cage for something. I don't know why. Oh, that is crazy. But, you go back to your bed. Bed. Go back to your bed, bro. That bed. No, hold up. That's probably what you was hold up. Wait a minute. Alright, never mind. I was making sure ain't no peace in. Oh yeah, eat. Oh yeah, clip. Oh yeah, clip him. Bye. Yeah, bye. Clip him. Go for the clip. I just sung a whole song for the clip, bro. No, bro. Clip. What was that for? I don't know. Wasting my man. Definitely. On a bot. A bot. You hear what she said? A bot. He didn't even know how to build. Yo, I taught Emma how to do the simple basics of building the other day.
That's good.
Now, where she gets that down. Cause once she like 10, bro, she gonna be starting clipping you, bro. She ain't clipping me. I'm just a sweat. Are we? We are. Yeah, we all sweats. I know that is. Well, that invert is. Oh yeah. That was horrible. If you had a sports car, that would be so fun. Oh, it's some bots, bro. These bots, bro. Kill them, bro. Nah, waste your mats. He only hit one shot. Only 2 shots. Oh my.
Come in.
Alabama lost.
I know.
What? I thought they was up.
No.
38-0.
38-3. They ain't never been up.
Oh.
They got whooped by Indiana. My mom said she turned it off as soon as she saw it was 20-0. She said she did not want to watch it no more.
It was like 24-0.
Yeah.
That was the first #1 team, right? That's
Indiana? Yeah, Indiana. But whatchamacallit, Miami tore down Ohio. Well, they beat Ohio.
What was the score? 16-0?
No, 24. So the 24-14.
That's not a bad score. They
Right.
missed by a field goal and a touchdown and a He's stupid. Yeah, boy. Don't you hate the lightning gun? If I don't have it, definitely. I get sprayed by one of those every I'm saving this loader. I'm saving it. Shotgun. This is my aim. This is that monster. Oh, he has fuzzy water. What is that name? free purple knife. A free purple knife. A free Warple knife. You found a Warple knife. Yo, watch out for the dude with the knifer. He might knife you. Just probably his name. And that's really cool.
Lord, where's your necklace?
Huh?
Yeah.
Why is he firing in the air? He's probably trying to get my attention. He just got snipered.
You better find it. I said you better find it. And when you find it, bring it here. And when you find it, bring it here.
You said what? I can't really hear you. It's
When
a
you
sniper.
find it, bring it here.
Oh yeah, I hit him like.
Check your pockets. Check all that. Because my question to you is, a necklace is not a toy. Why not wear it around your neck? That's what I bought it for you for. For you to wear. Not for you to play in your hands. Not for none of that. And I've been asking you that the last couple days. Where's your necklace? Where's your necklace? Where's your necklace? When you find that necklace, give it to me and you not getting it back. Because every time I done bought y'all stuff like that, y'all lose it. Go. You didn't know why I bought it for you. This Sega stores is stuck. I be having the most issue. Did you even take it out of here? Well, hold on. Asking you any questions at this point is not even a good thing. You don't know what.
Did it fall on the floor? Is it behind your TV? Is it... Yo, why ain't this thing walking? This thing is glitched. I run into the dumbest problems with animals. Son, stop bamming stuff around.
The 1940s brought us even higher resolutions, including the NTSC standard with 480 lines of resolution and better audio.
We looking at this now like, oh my geez, back in the day.
In the 1940s, it was difficult to produce CRT screens larger than 12 inches, so big screen TVs implemented projection techniques. The 1950s brought us the short-lived porthole televisions, but most importantly, it brought us the NTSC color standard. Zenith created a wired remote in 1950 called Lazy Bones to control tuning and volume, followed by a wireless remote in 1955 called the Flashmatic. It was basically a flashlight which had to be pointed at different corners of the television. Anyone with a flashlight could control the TV set. The following year, Zenith introduced an ultrasonic remote. When used, it produced a click and an ultrasonic sound to control each function. Functions were sometimes triggered by natural occurring sounds. Like wireless remote controls, color was a premium feature that did not catch on until the following decade. The sales of color TVs boomed in the 60s. They were now more affordable and the colors more vivid. The 1970s brought TV designs for every taste and need.
Oh, okay. That's when they finally got the picture down.
There was the upgradable television with easily accessible circuit boards. The futuristic televisions, which employs curvy design patterns. The colorful TVs that looked more like toys. And the portable combos, which normally included radios and cassette decks. Television as furniture lost its appeal towards the mid-1980s.
Furniture is...
These were quickly being replaced with plastic-encased sets and color projection televisions with larger screens and minimalist cabinets. The Space Screen 45 was a compromise of minimalism, large screen and the traditional cabinet. The 1980s gave way to the first LCD TVs. They were tiny and pixelated, but it was a huge step forward.
Everybody wanted that.
These portable TVs were a lot more affordable and included additional functions. This decade was all about Sony's Trinitron technology, which had been introduced 20 years earlier. As Sony's patent had run out, all competitors were free to use the technology. Combos such as this became really popular in the 1990s. They included FM radio and VCR. In the 1990s, Casio continued to improve their portable LCD TVs. A preview of one of the biggest tech of the following decade was introduced at the end of the 1990s, the Flat HD TV, priced around $19,000. Throughout the 2000s, CRT televisions were still quite popular, as they were inexpensive and could access HD channels using a converter box. During this decade, LCD tech was finally able to compete with plasma, giving us LCD HD TVs. Then LED TVs arrived, which were predicted to be superior to both, but was debatable.
Oh my.
A few brands experimented with ambience lighting to make television more immersive. Through the decade, HD TVs became pretty smart. They were able to display content from your computer, as well as connect to different services on the internet. We started the 2010s with a whole new set of technologies: 4K, LED, and 3D, which all had just been introduced.
Oh, commercial. So, we ain't even gonna go to the end of that one, because we coming up on our last little bit for the day. Well, yeah, let's finish it.
Parents worked hard for everything we had. They taught me.
Curved screens became the.
Let's see where we at now. 2020. Look at that.
The double-sided TV will be great for gaming and for commercial applications.
Oh my God.
Tech is changing pretty fast, and so are.
All right, so I hope y'all saw that. So the next step after that, obviously, is to be able to project out in front of you. What if we never had a TV? Da 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 da. You could just project your thoughts. All right, but anyway, that was very intriguing. I love Tech Tuesdays. I hope y'all do too. This has been another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm gonna get into this game right here before I get on. I lose anyway, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Find Your Way Wednesday. Peace. This is DGTA TV.
Can help improve mental health. And a system to make this easier is something like buying a pill box so that you know when you've taken it already, or putting that pill box on your breakfast table so that you remember to take it with breakfast every day. A system makes it so that you don't have to remember it and think about it each day. Okay, and then third, I say use a habit tracker and set a 30-day goal for a tiny change you want to make. And just give yourself a check mark for every day that you do this tiny change. Now, Jerry Seinfeld had a habit of writing one joke every day. But the way he tracked it was by putting up a big calendar and putting a big red check mark for the days he wrote the joke. Now, use his method. That's awesome. Again, I learned about it from Atomic Habits. It's a great book too. Read that book. You could also download my free habit builder, or I like the app, the free app Habit, to track your progress. Okay, so that being said, you know the principles behind this. I'm just going to throw out a bunch of ideas of tiny changes that can improve your mental health. So light therapy, really effective. A lot of research shows it's as effective as antidepressant medication. So you could buy a light box and do 10 minutes a day of light therapy while you do your morning routine. Or if you can't do that, you could just open your curtains in the morning or sit outside in the sunlight every day for 10 minutes. Another one, consider supplementing with a multivitamin or a multi-mineral. So this supplement is a well-researched option. It's not a sponsor, but there's a lot of research behind it that shows it helps some people, right? You could try to add a fermented food to your diet or consider a probiotic supplement. You can do any kind of movement outside. Add one vegetable to your meal. So, for example, buy prepackaged vegetables and put them at your desk every day. Daily gratitude practice. You could make a system of this by asking a friend to do it with you, or you could use a journal, or you could use an app. Express appreciation. Tell your significant other or your child something you appreciate about them every day. It will change how you feel about them, and it might even invite them to improve too. Or you could express appreciation to your boss, or a cashier, or a waitstaff every day. Another small change that can make a difference is to watch less news. And use that time, instead of watching news, to do some good in the world instead. You could also just switch your accounts to follow uplifting accounts like Good News or Upworthy. So make your social media a positive place and just unfollow any accounts that bring a lot of negativity to your life. And, so setting up your Instagram to follow more uplifting people probably only takes a few minutes every day. Okay, another thing that can make huge change from a tiny change is improving your sleep. Now, this might feel impossible, but there are a lot of tiny things you can do that really add up. You could try to wake up at the same time every morning for 1 week.
That's what I do.
You could decrease your caffeine usage. You could use your bed only for sleeping. Or you could set an automatic do not disturb mode on your phone for nighttime. Little things like that can add up over time. Practicing mindfulness, really beneficial for mental health, but feels overwhelming sometimes. Just try practicing slowing down your breathing when you're in your car and noticing your breathing in your car. Or when you're driving, you just drive without listening to anything and let your thoughts wander for a little bit. Or you could practice mindfulness in the bathroom, right? So instead of staring at your phone while you're on the toilet, just take a deep breath. Slow things down, right? Another thing you could do that can improve mental health is to set limits on your screen time. Or you could, choose to keep a book next to your bed instead of your phone at night. You could try the brain dump activity. You could do a 1-minute meditation each day. Just Google it. There are hundreds of 1-minute meditations. During your breaks from work, you could try going for a walk or stretching instead of looking at your phone. You could set a daily goal for how many steps you'll get to encourage you to walk a little bit more each day. You could practice a self-regulation technique once per day. So this is things like deep breathing, the yawn, or tapping. And again, these only take a minute or two every day. Okay, nature decreases cortisol. Nature decreases the stress response. So for those of us who live in big cities or can't get out in nature very often, you could do really tiny changes like getting a plant for your home. You could put nature photos on your computer or in your house or on your screensaver or on your TV in the background. Or you could just follow nature photographers on social media. Okay, connection and relationships are one of the biggest indicators of happiness and healthiness. So you could just try to deepen the relationships you already have. These small little actions really do add up over time. So you could send a text message, you could plan a lunch date, you could call someone up to ask how they're doing. You could make a reminder to call someone you care about.
You doing that home? That little sound.
Oh, this? Where? Oh, he up there. No, he up there. He was just on the platform. Let me float you. Alright, stand right here. Okay. What? No, hold on. I messed up. I could float you longer. Come on. Bro, you only floated. Okay. What? You are? Your name is Muddy Dragon. His name is Muddy Dragon. I got the best underscore name. Fit White Fish. I'm fit, I'm white, and never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Yo. Oh, I got the aimbot gun.
I just got a Stegosaurus and it's stuck on the side of the door.
Oh my god, he just got. I got the Ranger shotgun. Oh my god, our teammates are fine. He can't handle simple bots. I already got it. Yes, I got good.
Okay, so my thing was stuck in the air, right? My Stegosaurus was stuck in the air. So I shot it with a bunch of arrows to make it pass out, and it fell out of the air now. Now I'm gonna feed it a bunch of stimulant to wake it up. And see if it still be in the air.
Oh, it's 3 people. Don't come over here. Bro, I just told you not to come over there.
All he heard is 3 people over here. You gotta say, don't come over here. You heard me, Dan? And control yourself.
You good?
You gotta be like, don't come over here.
I just did.
No, you said it's 3 people over here. Don't come over here. You gotta just say it's 3 people over here. You gotta say don't come over here, because all he hears is it's 3 people over here. So he's gonna go over there.
Oh, you heard me.
No, ain't no getting sleepy, boy. You better take advantage of this time not having to go to school. You about to get back on some schoolwork and all that stuff, so take advantage, man. start stream.